Hey guys, it's Tammy and welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. I keep apologizing to you guys. It's just, life and things happen. So I have a lot going on outside of my YouTube world. So the videos are a little slow coming, but they're still coming, which was my whole point. So thank you for sticking with your girl. And so today I'm coming to you with a MCU recap. This one is a Marvel's one-shot, The Consultant. I just watched it. I probably should have watched it twice just to make sure I get everything down packed. But let's, start off with the housekeeping. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. Like the video, share the video. There may be some other crazy Marvel freaks out there. So share the video and comment. Make comments. You guys don't ever make comments. Comment on these videos. Let me know how you're feeling or how you felt about the way something went down or whatever. Let me know. Let a sister know. All right, so Marvel's one-shot, The Consultant. It was a very short one, so this is going to be a short recap. So basically, it starts with a diner, Agent Sitwell, which is the black agent from S.H.I.E.L.D., which I don't like. I think he's bald. I don't like the guy. He's just really shady and shifty. But it starts with him. He's eating, and then another agent comes in and he sits down, and we realize that it's Agent Coulson. So they're talking about the council talking to Nick Fury about getting 2 more people on the Avengers Initiative team. And one is Blonsky. So if you remember my other video, I think that's his name, Blonsky. He was from the Hulk movie. So he was the guy that he took the serum to make himself basically like a better version of Hulk. And he went ballistic and went crazy, and like he wasn't mentally there anyway, but the serum made him worse, and he tore up New York. So that's where we know him from. So they want him on the team too. The council does. Nick Fury is like, no way. Like, we need to figure out a way to keep this guy on ice, because they have him on ice. He's like, we need to keep this guy on ice. I don't want this guy anywhere near any major cities or people or anything. I don't want him anywhere. So they're discussing Agent Sitwell possibly going to talk to the colonel. Is he a colonel or a sergeant? See, I should have watched it twice. The colonel about releasing him so that the council will be happy. So then they kind of discuss, maybe like Sitwell comes up with this idea that maybe they should try to get the colonel to say no, and like make him mad just enough that he'll say no, and he'll leave the dude on ice, so then they can go back and tell the council the truth and say no, he wouldn't release him. So Coulson and Sitwell are going back and forth, and then Sitwell offers, he says he plays a great patsy and he can do it, and he'll get him upset. And Coulson's like, no, we need somebody that's going to irritate him, that, you know, he'll definitely say no because the guy irritates him so bad and blah, blah, blah. And Sitwell says, are you talking about the consultant? And he says, no, absolutely not. I don't want the consultant to do it. And he's like, but you just described him to a T. And he's like, no, I don't want him to do it. And then they flash back to showing, they show the end of Hulk, where Tony is consulting and he's talking to the Colonel about them having a problem on their hands with the Hulk, and, you know, how he can help and all of that stuff. So then they flash back to the diner. It's a different day, and Coulson and Sitwell come into the diner, and Sitwell says, you know, how did it go? And he says, for now, you know, Blonsky is still on ice. Like, he wouldn't give him up. The Colonel wouldn't give him up. And he says, and the consultant got on his nerves so bad that he tried to get him put out of the bar. The Colonel tried to get the consultant put out of the bar. And Sitwell says, well, how did that go over? And he said, well, Stark bought the bar and it's set for demolition on Thursday. And they kind of chuckle, and then they eat their breakfast, and then they move on. So this was a really short one. Again, they all tie into what's going on in the Marvel Universe. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you don't have to watch the shows, and Kevin Feige doesn't like the shows, which I did not know that until like a little while ago. Someone mentioned that Kevin Feige is not a fan of like the of like Iron Fist and Luke Cage and all of that stuff, that he's not a fan of it. I don't know why he's not, because they all mention something from the movies. They all have something to do with each other. I would love to see them all in the next Avengers film. That would be great. And I know everybody hates Iron Fist, but we started watching season 2 and I'm enjoying it immensely already. I don't think Iron Fist was horrible. It wasn't the best out of all of them. And I mean, you can't expect every Netflix show to be Jessica Jones or Luke Cage or Daredevil. And Daredevil, I really didn't care. I don't care for him as the character, because he's like overcompensating because he's blind. And it annoys me, because I just feel like he's putting himself in danger. He's putting other people in danger. And he should look at that and know that his blindness is causing this issue. So, but that's a whole nother story. But my favorite, of course, was the Punisher was my favorite, and then Luke Cage, and then Jessica Jones. But that's neither here nor there. So they're all tying into each other, so I don't understand why Kevin Feige doesn't like them. But, you know, it maybe because he's not working on them. It is what it is. But Kevin Feige is the producer of the one-shots, so they definitely tie in. So you'll see little clips from different movies and some of the shows. I think he maybe had something to do with Agent Carter and maybe S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's why, you know, those shows kind of tie in. But anywho, that was my recap of The Consultant. It was a very short one, maybe about 7 minutes, 8 minutes. You can find it on Vimeo. That's how I found it. The other ones, they're kind of hard to find, so you have to just look it up, Marvel's One Shots, and then you can go to their IMDb page and click on it, and it'll tell you what outlets you can find those little shorts on. But The Consultant is definitely on Vimeo, so you can just go straight there if you wanted to see it. Again, leave me some comments below. Let me know what you think. I am starting to not remember all of the movies, so it's great that I have to watch everything all over again, and I'm going to be watching S.H.I.E.L.D. all over again, and I didn't even finish the last season. So you know, everything will be new to me. So I will be keeping up with these videos, these recap videos. I have a couple unboxing videos coming up. I have, I'm going to be doing a time lapse of my idea process for my Christmas trees at the Cleveland Playhouse. So I'm doing 2 trees, so I'll be sketching out 2 of those. And I'll just do it as a time lapse, and then I'll be doing some room reviews of fall decor and Christmas decor and New Year's decor. My fall decor is a little lacking, so it won't be a very long video. But I am planning on buying some other things to like dress my table and do some things with that. So you know, stay tuned. There's some other things coming up. I did a mansion tour a couple months back. I still have not edited that video. We're having some technical difficulties with our computers, my husband and I, so we're trying to get everything locked down so that we can produce more videos, especially my husband. He hasn't had a few in a while. And he has a couple watch videos he's going to do. There's one that it's upside down, I know, but there's one that he actually purchased, so I don't know if he's going to talk about this one, but I'm wearing it today. But we have a lot of things coming up, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to his channel as well. I think it's just Nick Thompson. It should be Nick Thompson Design, but we'll talk about that later. But I think it's just Nick Thompson. He has commented and liked some of my videos. So if you can't find him, because there's a lot of Nick Thompsons on YouTube, then you can actually go into my comments and some of my earlier videos, and you can just click from there and you'll find his channel. Make sure that you're, like I said, make sure that you're sharing, because sharing is caring. And I'm going to have a lot of videos, fun videos. I'm going to be doing some video game videos. I am completely inspired by, there's a YouTuber named Dashy, and his channel is DashyXP. Maybe I won't put the link below because I'm doing this on my phone, so I'll try to put the link below. But I'm very inspired by Dashy's videos and like how he rages out when he's playing these video games, because that's how I do. But I figured it would not be good for people to see me do that, but he makes a joke of it, and other people like laugh at him. They tell him how he's like losing, they give him L's. It's the funniest thing. So I'm going to start showing how, you know, a girl that does not play video games very often tries to play like Assassin's Creed. I'm going to try to go back to Assassin's Creed. I went back to Fable and I finished it in like 2 days, and I was like, something's wrong. So I missed a few things in there, but I'm going to try Fable again. And I'm going to try some other games. My husband has suggested some other games that I try to play. So I'm going to try that. Maybe a little Forza. I'm a Gran Turismo girl personally, but I don't have a PlayStation. So I'll try some new things. And hopefully by Christmas, we'll be doing some Switch videos, because we're planning on getting a Switch for Christmas. It's going to be the family gift that keeps on giving. So my husband, I'm sure, will be doing some videos as well. And then we're going to be doing some things where we invite some of our friends over, and we'll be doing like round tables where we're talking about different movies and different things like that. So stay tuned for all of this stuff. Make sure, like I said, make sure that you're liking, you're commenting, you're sharing to everyone. You can share on Facebook, you can share on Instagram, wherever. If you're talking to somebody in the street and they're talking about, you know, I don't know how to decorate my Christmas tree or whatever, say, hey, I know this girl. She has a YouTube channel. She did a whole video about decorating a tree and the things that she does and how she keeps everything organized. So sharing is caring. share, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, do all that great stuff. And I will catch you on the flip side with my next MCU recap coming soon. So I will see you guys another day.